So today what I'm going to be talking about is intraoral cameras. And I'm going to be talking about 3 different cameras, 2 of which I sell at Patterson Dental and 1 that is popular out there in the market that I don't sell, but I was able to get my hands on here because I am at my wife's practice and I'm fortunate that I can use this as a playground. So thank you to Lake Dental and my wife, Dr. Stanisic, for letting me use this practice to test all these different things and make these videos. So again, I'm going to be reviewing and discussing 3 different cameras. I'm going to go ahead and just dig right in, and I'm going to start with the first one, the Mouthwatch camera. So the Mouthwatch camera, I get a lot of phone calls about this camera because it's very affordable, and docs keep on saying, what do you think of it? And I really don't know a whole lot about it until now. I was able to actually use it, get my hands on it, and see what I think about it. So the first thing I will tell you, this, again, I do not sell this. So I cannot help you with this. We do not support this. Patterson does not support this. All support will have to go through Mouthwatch to get it set up, to use it if you have any issues. This is $299 through their website, through the Mouthwatch camera website. It's $299, which obviously is very affordable. I understand that. The first thing that I notice when I have this in my hands is that it's just cheap plastic. I mean, it's like kids' toy plastic. It's really just cheap. It's definitely, and it's also, the cord is in here. So you can't take this part out, which if you've ever used the intraoral camera long enough, you'll know that this is a very weak point. And that's why the other 2 cameras that I'll review, you'll see that they have the ability to unplug right there. So that's definitely a weak issue right there that I would be concerned about. You're going to see some images later on that you can kind of take a look at those and see what you think. So I'll be reviewing the images later on. The images are okay. The color isn't the most accurate, and I'll dig into some other things that are on there. But again, just touching this, the first things I would say is that this is kind of flimsy plastic, and then this issue right here. So $299 Mouthwatch camera. So that's the first one. The next one is the Sopro camera. Now this is an actual Sopro 717. They no longer sell the 717. They just have a 617 and another camera. So I am going to be talking about the 617 when I'm reviewing here, and what you see in my mouth will be when you see the images, they're basically the same as what you would get with a 717 or a 617. There's just a few little added features on this one, but they don't have this anymore anyways. This camera, the 617, is $1,000 approximately. Give or take. If they have a promo, they might have a buy 2, get 1 promo. They always have different things going on, but approximately $1,000 each. This has a large field of view. It does have Patterson support. It's supported by our Patterson Technology Center. So you can call in if you have EagleSoft or if you have Hughes. You can get support on this camera. We can help you set it up. We can help troubleshoot issues. So this is supported. This has a 4-year warranty on it. I didn't mention the other camera, the Mouthwatch camera, has a 1-year warranty on it. So this also integrates into software very easily. This also is made out of plastic. But I would say it's much sturdier than the Mouthwatch. The Mouthwatch felt a little flimsy. This is definitely a stronger, harder plastic material. And then that other part that I was talking about before, which is in the back here, so you can disconnect the cable back here. You don't have to worry about something breaking here because you constantly have it connected like you do on the Mouthwatch. So that's what I would say about the Sopro. Again, I'm going to put some highlights, and then I'm going to dig into the actual images so you can see, that the proof is in the pudding. And when you see the images, then you can make your own decision on what you think would be best for your practice, how you want to spend your money on an intraoral camera. So, Sopro. And then the next one is going to be the newest, the DigiDoc X90. I still have some plastic on this one. DigiDoc was nice enough to let me use this here. And so the DigiDoc, the first thing I will tell you when I pick this up is I can tell you is this, you can right away feel the weight of this. This is like a hard metal interior here completely different. I'm actually going to put a video down below in the summary where you can actually watch another video of the DigiDoc folks running over one of these cameras with a car, and it still works perfectly fine. If you were to run over a car with one of these other two, the hard plastics, they would break instantly and they would not work. This camera is rock solid, so you can drop it. Not that I advise that you do that, but with them running over it with a car, it's obviously built to last. This also has lifetime support on it. This has a 2-year warranty on it. You can just see it's very durable. And when I get into the photos, you will see the photos so you can really understand how this one is different. The big thing I will tell you that DigiDoc versus all of the other competitors, whether it's Sopro, any other cameras that we sell, and even the Mouthwatch, all of the other competitors seem to be moving in this direction of something that's more disposable, a cheaper plastic type material that's disposable and that you really can't fix if you send it in for repair. They're really just making it so that, hey, if this breaks, you just dispose of it and you buy a new one. That's kind of where a lot of the market is heading. Unfortunately, I don't like that. DigiDoc, that is not the case. This is, you can send this in and it can be repaired. They repair these in the United States. These are, that's what, we sell a lot of these, even though they're more expensive. I didn't even tell you the price, I don't think, but this is approximately $4,700, give or take, depending on when the promo is. So you can see it's obviously way more expensive than the Mouthwatch or the Sopro. However, I still sell a lot of these. We still sell a lot of these at Patterson. I know our competitors sell a lot of these DigiDoc cameras, intraoral cameras, because of the quality. And if you're looking for that high quality and durability, this is definitely a better option. And I'm going to get into those images so you can compare. So that's what I have to say about this. Another thing is this is a true high definition 1080 camera, where the other two are not. And so you'll see when you're trying to blow up images on a large screen, like back here on a, I don't know what that is, like a 23-inch monitor, or you're trying to blow it up on a huge, 50-inch TV that maybe you have on the wall. Those first two cameras, you're going to get a little bit of some pixelization. It's just not going to look as good. It's not going to be as clear because they're not made to be blown up on that large scale. Whereas this DigiDoc X90 and even their previous generations, the X80, you can blow up that image and it will still look crystal clear even on a 50-inch monitor. So I'm not going to have you watch me put these cameras in my mouth because I don't think you want to see me do that. So we're just going to go ahead and use some magic of video here, and we're going to cut over to the actual images, and I will talk through those, and then I will wrap everything up, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with these images now. And before I get started though, I do want to say that I did not have any tongue retraction, any cheek retraction, was not using an assistant or anything like that. This was just me putting the cameras in my mouth so that you could see them. And these are raw images. I have not edited them, but I would suggest when you're taking images to adjust the contrast or the brightness after you take them. So the first image you're seeing here is from the Mouthwatch camera. You can see I have an old amalgam filling there. This is kind of a little bit of a higher view. This is not a super close-up view. This is an okay image. I think it's a little bit too bright and not necessarily exactly a good representation of the actual color of my teeth there, but that's the first one there. The next one here, again, this is from Mouthwatch. This is from the front view. My lips are a little dry there, so I apologize. And then, you can see again, I don't think this is really a good, accurate representation of color. I feel like the Mouthwatch really oversaturates the images, makes them really white and bright, not necessarily a good representation of my teeth and my teeth colors. This is a close-up of the actual amalgam filling. As you can see, you really can't tell anything what's going on there. And the reason for that is that both the Sopro and the Mouthwatch have a fixed focus. So the focus, you know, when you get to the other one, it's an autofocus, so it can adjust. When you have a fixed focus and you get close up, that's what's going to happen. You're not going to be able to see it clearly. So those three images right there, this one, and this one are all from the Mouthwatch. And again, okay, this one's, I mean, not okay. The other two are okay, but still, you know, not the best. The other thing you'll notice here is we have like this screen size right now is like a 2500 by, I don't know, 1400 screen size. So it's a really high definition. And you can see if you were looking at this on a large monitor, this is as big as the image normally is. If you were to try to blow this up, it would not look good. It would get really distorted. So these images are like 640 by 480. So if you were to try to blow them up, they're not going to look good. So let's go on to the Sopro here. This is the Sopro. I feel like this is definitely more accurate look of what's in my mouth. That's a high level view of that amalgam. Good clarity, good brightness and contrast. If we go to the next one, this is my front teeth. Again, if you notice too, just real quick, the size, same thing with the Sopro as with the Mouthwatch, the sizes, they're not meant to be blown up and put on larger. This, to me, looks better right here in color representation than I believe it was this one. So between that one and that one, this is the Sopro and this is the Mouthwatch. To me, this looks more accurate. And then we have another one here. This is the Sopro with the close-up. Again, it's going to be difficult with the Sopro to get a close picture and get an actual clear image. Could I have done better? Possibly, if we had, you know, maybe some isolation and things like that. Yeah, sure, it could be better. But still, it's going to be difficult to get really close and get a clear image. You can see this one is at least better than what you got with the Mouthwatch, but still not the best image that you can go. So now we're going to go ahead and go on to the DigiDoc. And boom, you can see now we have this huge, large image. And now this is the overhead view of that amalgam. You can see from that compared to, say, that or that, this is definitely clearer, larger. You can see a lot more. I could have even gone a little bit further out, but I have another one that's even closer than this to compare for the other ones. But you can see this is just a lot clearer, natural looking, very large image. You know, it just shows you a lot of detail that you did not see on the other ones. Now, if we go to this one, again, large image. This is more lifelike than, say, that one even, or that one, definitely. And then if you go to the last one, this one is a little bit darker. It could be brightened up, but this is me with the camera right on top of the tooth. And you can see that this is still very crystal clear as compared to that or as compared to that. So if you look at that, that, which is the Sopro, and then the last one, the DigiDoc. I mean, that's night and day when you're trying to show details here and take a look at things. So if you're somebody that's looking for a high quality image that you can blow up with natural representation of color, the DigiDoc definitely is going to do a much better job. So I just wanted to go through those images so you can see all those images. And now I'm going to come back and give you kind of a summary and my final thoughts and opinions. Okay, everyone, back here to the operatory and wanted to talk to you about my final conclusions, final thoughts after we've looked at all the images here. So based on what you've seen there, I'll let you make your own conclusions, but this is what I'll give you as my opinion here. If you are looking for a top of the line, best image quality, ability to blow the image up, true HD images, accurate color representation, durable, autofocus, so that you know no matter whether you're going really close to the tooth or you're trying to take a large shot, it'll automatically focus. Something that has been around for a long time and you can be repaired and is durable, you can see you can run over it, then definitely the DigiDoc X90 is my recommendation. That's the top of the line camera that you can get in the market right now. If you are looking for something that is just a good average camera that you can use every day, that's not terribly expensive, that you want to get still good images, still has a good warranty, has a good large angle of view, integrates with software, has the support of the PTC, the Patterson Technology Center. If you're looking for something like that, then I would definitely recommend the Sopro 617. And I cannot in good faith recommend the Mouthwatch camera, not only because I don't sell it at Patterson, but I just do not believe that it is a camera that is worth even $299, to be honest with you, just because of easily break and the back there, and then also the fact that I don't know about the support, and then I just also don't even know the longevity because Mouthwatch hasn't been around for a while. So that's my opinion. You take it, do what you want, but you've seen some images now, so you can use those. Definitely reach out to me if you have any questions, if you're interested in seeing a demo or learning more about these cameras or any other cameras that we sell. I'd be happy to talk to you about that and see if there's any promotions or whatever we can do to help you out and get you going. And hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.